G'day, thanks for choosing better scheduling for WorkflowMax. In this video I'm going to show you how to set it up in just a few minutes. Before we go to download the sheet, let's set up the calendars. In order for you to sync to your staff calendars, you need to be able to see them under My Calendars. That means you have Make Changes and Manage Sharing access. If you do not, you will only see them under Other Calendars, which means you do not have enough access. The only other way around your co-workers not sharing their calendars is if you are a super admin in your domain. Adding a calendar is simple. All you do is just type in your co-worker's address here, click on the username, and it should be added in here. Once again, if it's not in this section, then that person hasn't shared it with you with enough access rights. And that access is Make Changes and Manage Sharing. In WorkflowMax, to be able to sync tasks as appointments or intraday events, we need to set up a start time and end time. So under Business, go to Settings, Custom Fields, and click New Custom Field. I prefer to choose a number field because then that stops people from typing in random text. Type in start time and we'll assign it to the job task. Click Save. Rinse and repeat for the end time. So new custom field, choose a number field, type in end time. You can call this anything you want. Assign it to job task, click Save. Now, if you want to sort the fields in order so that when they're displayed on your job tasks, go over to the job tasks tab, and you'll see that start time and end time are upside down. Just click start time and drag it up, or vice versa. As you can see here, I've created other custom fields for address, postcode. You can do anything you want and sync those to any of the calendar event fields. All right, let's go download the sheet. In your email, there'll be links to get your account key. This is required before you actually start. Next, you'll get your copy of Better Scheduling. Where it says make a copy, click that button. Once the sheet loads, you'll need to request permissions to be able to use it. So go up to the Better Scheduling for WorkflowMax menu and select Home. This will ask for permissions. Click Continue. And if you accept all these permissions, just click Allow. Now that you've given it permissions, you're free to use any of the menu buttons around on the right-hand side sidebar. If you're using a laptop, you may need to decrease the screen size in order to be able to see some of the buttons. We'll fix that up later in upcoming versions. But for now, click the Setup Wizard. This is just telling you to get your authorization keys or your account keys. Click Next once you've got those. Once you've got your key, WorkflowMax should only have given you one key, which you would enter down here in your account key. But if for some reason they've given you two keys, enter the API key here, overriding the existing key in there, and then enter your account key in here. Once you've done this, click Save and Next. On the left-hand side, to connect your staff calendars, you'll see all your staff in WorkflowMax. I've named them Calendar 1, Calendar 2, Calendar 3 just for testing, but yours will be named as your staff. On the right-hand side, this is where you have selected your existing team members and just map them up one to one. Once you've done that, save and click Next. Your WorkflowMax custom fields can be mapped to anywhere on your Google Calendar event. So the predetermined ones are status, so the status field in your WorkflowMax jobs and tasks. So that's the state. And the manager field, which is down here. These can be mapped to the name of the event only. So I'm going to go ahead and sync the name, the status to the name. You can map any other ones. So I've got an address field. I want to map that to the location field of the calendar jobs and tasks. Just remember, if you're mapping fields that can be used in jobs and tasks, and you select to map them from jobs only, which will save you time putting them in for tasks, you can't select them. You can't select the same custom field to map to the same location. The other ones I'm going to map are the end time and the start time. Once you've done that, click Save and Next. In the synchronization options, you have the ability to sync jobs, tasks, or both. The sync interval is the amount of time in between sync activities. Lowering this number from 10 minutes as the default means that you may get barred by Google and you'll be blocked from using it for 24 hours. After that time, it resets and you can continue, but then you need to raise this interval time back up. The schedule is there so that you are not wasting server time. So if you're only working between 6 and 7 p.m., 6 a.m. and 7 p.m., set that an hour each side so that you're not syncing data at midnight when it's not required. Same again for the days of the week. I'm going to leave all mine as is. Next, we have to enable the API. So click on the Go to Script button. Click on the script file button, and then we'll be going to Resources and then Developer Console Project. So once the script file is open, click on Resources, Developers Console Project, and then click on the link here with your project ID. Once you're in the Google Developers Console, under Google Apps APIs, click on the Calendar API. Then select Enable. Close this tab, then close this pop-up. While we're in the script file, go to File, go to Project Properties, and make sure you have the correct time zone selected. If you need to change it, click Save. Then close this tab. Close the Calendar API pop-up, then click Next. We've already done the sheet time zone, the script time zone, sorry. Now we just need to do the sheet time zone. File, Spreadsheet Settings. The locale needs to be set to your country or a country close to you. This makes sure that the script runs on servers close by and also affects your dates and currency. Also make sure that your time zone is correct to your region. Click Save Settings. Click Next. Once you're in this screen, you can just click Start Service and Trial. If you've already started a trial, do not click this button, just click Start Service. Otherwise, it will set you to another trial and may stop your script from running, in which case you'll need to just chat to support. Click on the little chat icon here and send your message to support, and we'll fix that right up. Thank you very much. Take care.